Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about Fusion BI reports. BI report is a tool within Oracle Fusion applications through which you can design the reports to meet different business requirements. We also have something called OTBI, Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. I had already posted a video on how to create reports using OTBI in my uh, previous video, but it may not meet all the complex business requirement. If you need to write a complex business queries, then BI reports is the solution that may not be met with OTBI. Now in today's video, I'll show how to create a sample BI report. Okay. In order to create a BI report, navigate to something called tools, and within tools, navigate to report and analytics, and then click on browse catalog, and you can start creating reports from here. So before you create a BI report, first you need to create something called data model, and based on the data model you need to create a BI report. So data model is just, in simple terms, it's basically the tables from where you want to pull the data. It could be one table or multiple tables. So within the data model, you pick up the tables as well as you actually create a join between those tables. So first thing is create a data model. So click on new data model. Okay, I'll just try to take an example of simple GL report, wherein my requirement is to get the details of the journal batches along with the accounted debit and accounted credit, and also the journal source for a particular period. So click on SQL query. As far as the data source is concerned, select this applications DB underscore FSCM. So financials and supply chain. This is HCM. This is a CRM. So as my requirement is to create a report for financials, so I'm selecting applications DB underscore FSCM, and then the type of the SQL is standard SQL. So you can give any name here. So I just want to give a name as a sample GL query, and then click on query builder. So in the query builder, you need to select the schema as well as the tables from which you want to pull the data. So as far as the schema is concerned, you can select the schema as Fusion, just Fusion. Is that? Yeah, and then select two tables. Like here, my requirement is to pull the data from batches as well as the journal headers. So I'll be selecting GLJE batches as well as GLJE headers, and I'll show you how to create a join between these two tables. Okay, so GL underscore JE underscore batches. So the name of the table is same as that of in EBS. So GLJ batches. So select this and drag it here, and then GLJE headers. And then pick this up, drag it here. So my requirement is to pick columns like batch name, journal source, period name, accounted debit, and accounted credit. So let me pick up, say, journal batch name, journal source, period name, as well as the accounted debit and accounted credit. Yeah, running total accounted debit and accounted credit. But again, I'm picking up two different tables, so obviously I need to create a join between these two tables. So the join between these two tables is the primary key here is JEE batch ID. So I should be creating a link based on the JEE batch ID. And if you are not sure of what exactly the column which needs to be, then you need to refer your Oracle docs.oracle.com portal to get the details of the tables as well as the corresponding joins. So drag this way so that a join will be created. And if you observe here, so go to SQL, automatically an SQL entry is created behind the scene. So and it is showing the columns which you have selected as well as the tables and the join condition. So here you can see GLJE headers dot JE batch ID is called GLJE batch dot batch ID. And if you go to the results, in the results you'll be able to see the sample report. So let me just expand this to 50 number of results, just a sample report of how the report looks like. So here you have the journals with a source of manual, spreadsheet, tables, and so on. Now go to the conditions. So in the conditions here, take an example. If I want to pick up only the journals with source of the spreadsheet, so here you can write the conditions. Now go to results. See, you should be able to see data of only spreadsheet. And if you go back to your SQL again, you should be able to see that a condition is automatically added and JE source is equal to spreadsheet. Similarly, you have a lot of other conditions like sorting. If you want to sort the data based on a specific column, you can use the sorting, sort order, and you can also use some kind of a functions here, left trim, right trim, and count functions, and also the group by. So let me just get rid of this. And now again, go to the results. You should be able to see the data of other sources as well. Okay. Now, yeah, click on save. So when you click on save, automatically the SQL query, whatever you have seen there, that automatically got copied here. I mean, this is just a kind of simple SQL query, but you can write any complex SQL query. You can write a lot of other conditions which you want. You can also create your dynamic parameters and so on. But just the focus of this particular video is to show you the steps involved in creating a BI report. So that's the reason I have taken a simple example. Okay, this is my name of the data set. So click on OK. And again, if you see here, this is the structure data. So if you go to the data, click on first view, you'll be able to see a sample output, and it is mandatory that you should click on this save as sample data. Okay, and then again you can go to the structure, and here you can also give the alias names for your column. So if you do not want to show the column name as just same name, so you can just call it as journal batch name. So instead of accounting period, you can just say instead of period name, you can just say accounting period. Instead of running total accounted debit, you can just say accounted debit and accounted credit. Okay, again save this. So when you save this, system asks you to save the path where you want to save this file. So if you want to save this particular data model in under your my folder, so this particular data model will be available only for you. But if you are saving this particular data model under shared folders, it will be available for other users as well. So as of now, I just want to save it under my folders, and I want to save it under my folder name, which is RV. You can create folder names here by clicking on this. Okay, and here I want to give the name as say GL batches underscore DM. DM stands for data model. This is just a naming convention. And description is optional. So click on OK. So the data model is saved. Now I want to create a report. Click on create report. So when you click on create report, this gets defaulted, and here you can see the data model is automatically the last data model whatever we have used is automatically populated here. If you want, you can change it and create pick up any other existing data model for which you want to create a report. Here my requirement is to create a report based on the data model whatever I have created, which is RVGL batches, GL batches underscore DM. Okay, and here you can select guide me, so that your system will guide you with the all the steps. So click on say next. When you click on next, you have an options here like how do you want the report output to be displayed, whether you want a report output in a portrait format or landscape format, whether you want page header, page footer, and what exactly the layout, whether it's a table or a chart or a pivot table and so on. So I just take a simple example, portrait and table. Click on next. So once you click on next, so it shows all the columns whatever you have selected. Drag all the required columns here, whatever you want. You still have a chance that if you do not want some of the columns, you can just skip them. But here my requirement is to show all the columns. And if you want to see this grand total, check this checkbox. And if you do not want to see the grand total, uncheck the checkbox. My requirement is to see the grand total. Okay, and then click on next. Whether you want to view the report or you can still customize the report layout. I just want to view the report. So click on finish. So system is again asking you to save the name of the report. I'll just say GL underscore batches underscore report. Click on OK. So as soon as I click on OK, now system is actually trying to run the report for me. So as soon as you get the report, you can actually open the report and save it in either in Excel or your PDF. You have a couple of options here. I'll show you those options here. So you need to just wait for the report to be generated. Looks like it's taking a while. Okay, so here you can see the GL batches report. Here I have an option to generate the report in HTML, RTF, Excel, and PPT. So let me select Excel. So automatically, an Excel report output will be downloaded to your downloads folder. Okay, the report completed. Here you can see the report output is generated. So let me open the report output. Okay, so this is how your report looks like. Your general batch name, J source, accounting period, accounted debit, and accounted credit. And see, you can see all the journals in the system. As I did not give any period parameter, it is actually showing all the journals for all the periods. And of course, I did not even mention the ledger name as well. I mean, this is just a sample report. So based on your requirement, you can even parameterize, as I said, like parameterize, and user can also add some additional conditions that the report needs to be generated only for a specific ledgers or for specific periods or specific journal source and so on. So this is how you create a simple BI report. Now let me just close this screen. Okay, now at a later point in time, I just want to come back and uh, rerun my report. How you can do that? Again, follow the same steps. Navigate, tools, reporting and analytics. Again, when you click on reporting analytics, you actually end up in the same this particular page. Go to your browse catalog. When you click on your browse catalog, you'll be able to see your last reports, whatever you ran here. And if you're not able to see them, you can just go to, you can just use search, you can use catalogs and so on. But now in this case, my report is here and this is my data model. If I want to edit my data model, click on edit. Again, it will take you to the screen wherein you can edit the data model. Maybe you can add an additional columns, or you can make some changes or add an additional conditions. Let me close that. Similarly, if you want to make any changes to the report, you can pick up your report and click on edit. But if you want to really run your report, just click on open. And as I did not mention any parameters for this particular report, this report is now generating the records based on my SQL query, whatever I have written behind the scenes. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching my video. For interesting videos on Oracle Financials, please do subscribe to my channel, and please do not forget to click on bell button to get notifications for my latest videos. Thank you.